Okay, so let's talk about the best ways that you can invest your money in the metaverse.
The place where anything is possible, the opportunities are limitless, and you can become everything that you've always wanted to be.
Now we're back to reality, where we can talk about the 5 best metaverse investments that have the potential to make you a lot of money. So we are still in the very beginning stages of the metaverse and cryptocurrency, where so many opportunities are just waiting for you to reach out and grab them. In fact, just by watching this video, you don't realize this, but you're ahead of 99% of people in the world who are not investing in the future world. And you don't want to miss these opportunities, because in a virtual universe, you have numerous virtual investment opportunities as we move into this new future where people are dropping millions of dollars on virtual land. But don't worry, you don't need millions of dollars to invest in the metaverse. As a non-financial advisor, I'll be showing you some really simple investments that you can get started with today so that you can take advantage of the global metaverse market, which is projected to reach $800 billion by 2024. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
Coming in at number 1 is one of my personal favorites that has massive potential to be one of the key players in this space long term, and that's going to be Sandbox. So basically, the Sandbox is a virtual world where players can build, own, and monetize their gaming experiences on the Ethereum blockchain using NFTs and the utility token Sand. And in my opinion, just because it runs on Ethereum right now, that does not mean it always will. In fact, Sandbox has plans to migrate to Polygon Matic, which will significantly reduce gas fees. And this is extremely important because of all the transactions that occur within the metaverse. Now, if you take a look at this hypothetical layer stack for the future metaverse, which was published by Coinbase, then you will see that the bottom layer is the foundation. This could be Ethereum, Polygon Matic, Solana, Harmony One, among many others. In the future, the average user likely won't have any idea what the foundation layer is. They're going to be interacting with the metaverse, the application layer. The foundation just needs to be fast and really secure. The metaverse layer is a layer that will be universally recognized and very valuable in the future, and it's a layer where Sandbox and other investments from this video are going to reside at. So Sandbox is without a doubt one of the most impressive blockchain metaverse platforms that gives you the ability to create game assets or build 3D games while making money or sand in the process. Sandbox features 3 main components that you need to know about. So the first one is called VOXEDIT, which is a 3D art animation tool that gives you the ability to create assets which you can then sell on the marketplace as NFTs. For example, you can use VOXEDIT to create a dragon, turn it into an NFT or non-fungible token, and then sell it on the marketplace. And that leads directly to the second feature of Sandbox, which is the decentralized marketplace. And again, this is where you can buy or sell NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. I personally love this feature because it gives you the ability to monetize your gaming experience, and it gives you a level of ownership that's simply not possible in centralized gaming. And the third feature is the Sandbox Game Maker tool that allows players to build 3D games within the Sandbox metaverse without having any coding knowledge. Sandbox is definitely one of my favorite metaverse projects because of the ability to revolutionize gaming, and it gives players a true ownership and stake in the metaverse through NFTs. The Sand token is the currency that's used for transactions such as buying and selling items on the marketplace, and it's also used for purchasing land and for governance by allowing token holders the ability to vote on future updates. So by using Sand, you can purchase land or digital real estate within the metaverse, and that gives you true ownership of everything on your land. That could turn out to be pretty valuable in the future because only 166,464 lands will ever be available in the Sandbox metaverse. Staking is also pretty huge in Sandbox because it gives you a nice source of passive income, and it's really the only way to get valuable gems and catalysts that are needed for asset creation. So here are the main ways that you can earn sand by playing the game. The first way is through completing quests and missions within the Sandbox metaverse. And again, you can use VOXEDIT to create assets and then sell them in the marketplace for sand. And there's also some really cool play to earn features that are in development, such as the ability to rent your land to other users, host events on your land, and monetize experiences on your land using sand. So if you're not interested in play to earn and you simply want to invest in Sandbox, then you can buy sand on cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance, Gemini, and Crypto.com, which are all linked down below in the description for you. The current price of sand at the time of recording this video is $4.97, which is up almost 2,500% in the last 6 months. Sandbox is really just a glimpse into the power of the metaverse, and it gets me really excited about the future. The next metaverse investment on this list with huge upside potential is Decentraland, also known as Mana. So Decentraland is one of the first virtual worlds owned by its users, which basically combines virtual reality with blockchain technology. Built on top of the Ethereum blockchain with native Polygon support, in the Decentraland metaverse, you can buy and sell digital real estate while exploring, interacting, and playing games within the virtual world. The most popular aspect of Decentraland is definitely the virtual real estate, which made headlines in the past month when a single plot of land sold for an insane $2.43 million, more than double the previous record of $913,000. This land was purchased by Metaverse Group, a real estate company that's focused on the metaverse, and they said they plan to use this land to host fashion shows and commerce within the digital fashion industry. Similar to the Sandbox, in Decentraland, NFTs are used to give you full ownership of in-game items such as clothing for your avatar, wearables, and digital real estate, which is called, you're never going to believe this, land. And by owning land, numerous other monetization opportunities are available to you, like hosting events on your land like concerts, and creating venues like clubs, casinos, and even from potentially companies starting to advertise on your land. The largest upside to owning land is like just in the actual world, land is limited. There are only around 90,000 total parcels, with around 36,000 of those dedicated to community districts. Now this is really important because land in Decentraland is limited and scarce, which means that over time it should appreciate in value if Decentraland remains one of the primary metaverse worlds, which I believe it will. So regarding the tokenomics, Mana is Decentraland's native currency used for transactions, such as buying or selling items on the marketplace. And similar to Sand, it's also used for purchasing land and holding voting power to participate in governance. At the time of recording this video, the price of Mana is $3.18, and the market cap is just under $6 billion. So if you want to invest in Decentraland, then you can buy Mana on Coinbase, link down below in the description, and get some free Bitcoin from signing up.
Up next at number 3 is the Roundhill Ball Metaverse ETF, ticker symbol META. So rather than you trying to pick the best metaverse stocks to invest in, hoping that one or a few of them might take your portfolio to the moon, you could just invest in the META ETF, which will give you a small ownership in over 40 of the best metaverse stocks that you can buy into at a low price. These companies are actively involved in building the virtual platforms, the networking, computing power, and others that will make up the metaverse. The top 5 holdings in this ETF include Meta Platforms or Facebook, Nvidia, Roblox, Microsoft, and Unity Software. The current price of the Meta ETF at the time of recording this video is $14.56, which is down about 3.46% since inception, which was on June 30th, 2021. So it's really hard to judge this ETF because it's only been around since June and the market has been insane lately. However, based on the companies that are in the ETF and the long-term potential of the metaverse industry, potentially hitting $800 billion by 2024, I definitely believe that the Meta ETF will have decent returns in the future. So the main downside for me is definitely the expense ratio, which is currently 0.75%. This means that for every $1,000 you invest, you have to pay $7.50. I get it, that doesn't seem like much, but my main ETF investment is VTI. I put money into it every week, and the expense ratio is just 0.03%. But with that being said, if you're a risk-adverse investor, then the Meta ETF could be a great metaverse investment option for you. And if you want to take on more risk, with maybe the potential of higher rewards, then just look at the individual stocks within the Meta ETF and pick the ones that you believe the most in. The next metaverse investment that I'm super hype about is Star Atlas. So unlike the Sandbox and Decentraland, which are built on the Ethereum
Ethereum blockchain, Star Atlas is actually built on the Solana blockchain. The high transaction fees and slow performance are why Metaverse platforms like the Sandbox and Decentraland are using Polygon Matic as a layer 1 scaling solution. I'm a huge fan of Solana, and I love that Star Atlas is being built on the Solana blockchain. So anyway, Star Atlas is a AAA space exploration game where you can immerse yourself in the metaverse and experience the future in the year 2620. In Star Atlas, you can join one of 3 main factions and build intergalactic civilizations, living and prospering among the stars. Now, this is a very ambitious AAA game that has way better graphics than any other metaverse on this list. If I personally had to choose one metaverse to join, it would definitely be Star Atlas. I've always loved games like Elite Dangerous and anything that involves space exploration, so my excitement grew to unreal levels when researching Star Atlas. Star Atlas is built on 2 tokens, Atlas and Polis. The first token, Atlas, is the typical in-game currency, similar to Mana in Decentraland and Sand in Sandbox. You can earn Atlas by doing various activities like mining ore and selling it, or even selling your in-game assets. And like other metaverse platforms, almost everything in Star Atlas is owned by players through NFTs. In fact, everything from starships to land to mining platforms is an NFT in Star Atlas. The second token, Polis, is used for governance with a goal to give players the ability to make decisions about the game. As Polis gets distributed, the creators give up the majority stake and lose control over the metaverse. The idea is that in the future, the players have the majority control to decide the fate and the rules governing the Star Atlas metaverse. At the time of filming this video, the price of Atlas is just under 10 cents, with a market cap right under $200 million. So obviously Star Atlas is a much riskier investment than other metaverse platforms on this list because of the market cap, and the game hasn't fully launched yet. There's basically some light mini games that you can play right now, but the full game is planned to be released in stages. So I would personally invest the smallest percentage into Star Atlas due to not knowing the timeline or if they can actually deliver on this AAA ambitious project. However, we are still so early to Star Atlas that if they actually do deliver, the market cap right now is so much lower that this could turn out to be a really great investment. So if you choose to invest in Star Atlas, then you need to have conviction and believe in the future of the game, and also be willing to lose any money you throw at it, because like I said, this is a much riskier investment. The other downside is that the Atlas token is not listed on any major cryptocurrency exchanges. The most trading volume is coming from the FTX exchange, but it's not on ftx.us, which is the US version. However, I could definitely see Atlas coming to more crypto exchanges in the future, like KuCoin for example. So the next metaverse investment is going to be Engine, which is a key player in the blockchain gaming industry with a market cap around $2 billion. Engine brought some of the first NFTs to life back in 2017 and offers a suite of products that basically make NFTs easy for everyone. So earlier this year, Engine announced the development of their new Polkadot-based blockchain network called Affinity, with a huge focus on NFTs and also building a metaverse. More recently, Engine announced the creation of a $100 million fund to boost the development of the Affinity decentralized metaverse. So the Engine ecosystem includes 2 tokens, the Engine coin ENJ and the Affinity token EFI, which work together in unison. The Engine coin is used to power NFTs as they move across games, marketplaces, apps, and wallets. Every asset minted contains ENJ, giving it real value and liquidity as well. The second token, Affinity, is a native token of the Affinity Metaverse, which is designed to reward people as they explore, create, and maintain the decentralized metaverse. So one really promising aspect of Affinity is the collaboration with the creators of My Metaverse. Now, this is basically the Steam of NFTs. The CEO of My Metaverse believes that Affinity will eventually be the most used NFT chain in the world, and they chose Engine's development tools because they simply save so much time and money. Engine also has one of the largest NFT networks and ecosystems in the world, with over 70 games and app developers. At the time of recording this video, the price of Engine is $2.28 and the market cap is just under $2 billion. And the Affinity token is currently 88 cents with a market cap that's way lower of just $151 million. So if it can actually become the most used NFT chain in the world and build out the decentralized metaverse, then Affinity could be a great investment option, especially with their large ecosystem and developers who use engine tools.
So if you made it this far, then you're fully equipped with some of the best metaverse investments that are available today. No one knows exactly which metaverse will become the most popular long term, so it's important to continue doing research and staying up to date on future developments. Let me know down in the comments section what metaverse that you're most excited for, and which one that you believe most people will go to in the future. Don't forget to grab some free Bitcoin using my links down below in the description, then go follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.